right, it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and look, it just started raining. Like, I knew it was kind of getting overcast and everything when I was working on these beds. I've done 4 wagon loads of bark, and I know that it kind of looks really thick, but that's not. I mean, it's just one layer. It's crazy, and I have it spread out, but that's okay because I think the snow will compact it, and maybe it'll break up a little bit more in the spring. Oh, so I did like an outer ring around the heart. I didn't do like the center and stuff because I'm pretty happy with this flower bed, but it would be nice if the flowers had more, something sturdier than this weak plastic fencing thingy that I have. And that's all temporary. Eventually, I'll get like a log that I can cut up and put it in between these rocks, or when I go to the coast and get more driftwood, it'll eventually work itself out. And then this kind of looks like, whoa, pretty thick or whatever, but that's okay because the lilies, I don't really need anything else to come up. And it says on there that it'll help block weeds and stuff, so that'll be fine, and that it also insulates, so maybe it will. And the only other thing I have over here is garlic, because remember I had onions in this bed, and I already took them out, and I've already shared them with everybody in town. And so now I'm just down to some garlic. But when I was cleaning it up, I did see a lot of garlic seeds, so I just threw the wood over the top of it, and then I'll thin it out in the spring and make sure that stuff can grow. Okay, so now I was thinking about doing this bed, and which I think I am going to do, but I'm going to clean it out. I'll have less stuff in it. I accidentally knocked that bottle out of my frog. I have less, I'm going to put a little bit less of the stuff in it and like spread it out a little bit more, because the reason why I have all this stuff is for shade, to help hold things up, to like a variety of reasons, and I'm going to change that. This bed is perfectly fine. I just need walls for it to, keep it in better. And I'll work on that in the spring. I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm thinking about taking and doing the bark inside this bed, since it was the marigold bed. And it's got some lilies in it, and I don't know, a few other things. So I'm going to do this bed. Not going to do my onion bed. I'm just going to let my onion bed go wild. Like nuts. Just let it go crazy. I'm not doing Puka Lane because I want to pull all that out, and I don't want anything big and tall in that lane. I don't really want anything in this bed either, just because I'm in and out of this bed a lot, and I haven't really built it to what I want it to be yet. Same thing with this bed. I don't know. I might put bark in this bed. It would just depend on how much bark I've got left, because I am getting it all for free. And let me tell you what, I'm taking everything I can get my hands on. This bed I wasn't going to, but now that I kind of like the bark, I might clean this bed out a little bit and put the bigger pieces of bark. That way it's easy for me to move when I want to plant the chamomile and lavender. And I was thinking about doing this bed right here too, just because it's got a few weeds in it, and it just kind of protects it a little bit. I'm not going to do that bed. And I was also thinking, I'm going to look it up though. I was also thinking about doing it around my fruit trees, just the bark around the fruit trees. Not all of this do I want to do bark, but I was just thinking like a nice little wall of bark around the edge of this fence line, this fence corner, and then around the bottom. Wow, look at my fruit trees. That's like the first time I've seen them do the fall color thing. That's crazy. But I do need to. And then today, when I was trying to collect the bark, Norma, was like yelling at me, like coming right up to the fence, and I'm like collecting bark really close to the fence line, and was like doing this, like making demands, like this grunting, mooing thing. I was like, what? And it's because she wanted sunflowers. And I thought that, I don't know, I didn't think she would like the sunflowers that are already like seeded out and the petals are off, but boy, was I wrong. Twice today. So there's still a lot. This is like really big bark. I've been picking from the littler bark, and it was like all that whole space that you see that doesn't have any bark. That's all the space I took it from, and that's what I have left. So I'm just gonna keep going along in here. I still have plenty of bark. Like maybe I can probably get at least 3 more wagon loads. And each bed has been taking a wagon load. So, and I've done 1, 2, 3. I've actually done 4. I did 4 wagon loads. I just emptied my wagon. Oh, well, I don't fit between that. I don't fit between that space with this really big umbrella. Oops. Well, this bed kind of, I did do 2 loads in, and I think that it's fine. You know, it's a bummer that it's raining because I can't sweep tonight. And I really, look at the mess that I have made. I really want to sweep, and I kind of want to, it's only 4:30. I kind of wanted to clean out this bed right here. I pulled the rest of the teddy bear sunflowers that were all dead and stuff, and I gave that bouquet to Norma. She really liked, she liked the teddy bears, but she really likes these bigger ones back here. So I've been like, see how I chopped that corner back here? Like, that's what I gave her to get off of me. Oh, look at the little bird on the post. I chopped all of that just to get her back. And I think I'm going to do that again tomorrow. Like, concentrate on more and just take out, like, maybe all the way to the fence line right here so that I can clean back there. Because it's rough. And there's, like, so many that are, I don't know. Like, I mean, she's eating every last drop of it. I'm giving her, I'll do a video tomorrow where I show you the massive bouquet that I'm giving her. And she's just chowing it down. And I wish I would have started doing that sooner, because she could have had a lot more fresh ones. I did not get to work on any of that today because once I started over here cleaning out the beds and pulling out the icky. I did get this area cleaned up. And then this bed, the same thing. I pulled out a few things in here, and there was like a bunch of stuff laying around. I picked all that up. But then when I got to this bed, that's when it started getting overcast. And so then I just tried to hurry and rip stuff out and just throw it to the side. And just tried to move as fast as I could to get that wagon emptied. I'm kind of bummed about it because I wanted to kind of finish this bed, because then I would have had everything on this side of the garden, you know, pretty much taken care of. And I would have only had 1 bed for this middle row. I have to watch where I'm going with this big, huge umbrella. The 3rd bed back, and then over half the garden would be done. And then these 2, maybe not this bed. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll just see. But I'm going to try to do this bed, but I'm going to do the really big pieces. And then that little tiny, so there's 3 beds left that I need to fill, that I'm interested in filling. And then around my trees back there. And then I can think of, like, maybe some other places. Like, actually, You know what I should do? Because I'm having so much problems with my dog back here. Like, I'm piling stuff. I put an orange back here. 2 bad oranges. So, to deter skunks and everything. But my dog is getting back here and messing with whatever. Something keeps crawling underneath there. And I've blocked it. I've refilled it. I'm tired of fighting with it. So I think what I'm going to do is do bark on this back in between the shed and the irises. Next year, those irises will be so big, he's not going to be able to get back there. And whatever's back there or crawling underneath there, eventually my irises will block them. And irises are kind of poisonous or whatever to many kinds of animals. So they won't chew on them or mess with them. So that's what I've got going on there. So it looks like I'm going to have to probably quit for today. I mean, it's not like I was working really... Ooh, raise the umbrella. I mean, this is a big umbrella. I got it at a thrift store. I think I paid $7 for it. But it says City Park Golf Course, which goes perfect. See, I love how it does that. Goes perfect with when I'm out here golfing and I have to wait for my turn. When I'm with Serenity, I can still not have the sun beat down upon me and enjoy, and then when I hit my shot, I usually hand my umbrella off to her. And then she sits underneath the shade. And then, like, we go back and forth. It's our thing. It is our thing. Although I have 4 umbrellas, 5, I think. 2 of them were my mom's and 3 were mine. 3, well, Nancy bought me my sunflower one, I think. And then I bought this one. And then I also have one that I bought like 10, 12 years ago. It's a see-through dome. I love that thing. And it's got a big old hook on the end. I really like that. And I still use it. And I paid $7 for that, ironically, at a thrift store. So it was fun. And it was brand new too. Same with this one. Funny. Still in packaging. All right. I'm going to end it so I can get inside and not have to sit underneath this umbrella. Look how beautifully red that's turning. That's that pink crystal succulent. And then that burgundy one. This is its only 2nd year. Like, it'll look like that next year. It'll be that tall next year. But I think in the spring, I'm going to break off a couple big arms and try to transplant the arms again. Because I don't think these ones took. It might have. That might make it, but that one back there is definitely going to make it. And there's another one tucked over underneath those poppies that will make it. And then that's that burgundy one that I don't think that one transplants as well as this one. You could literally break this arm off and go plant it anywhere and it will start growing. It's crazy. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.